The match was asked about the win when you consider the injuries, Gasper and Richardson not playing, and further worries for Campbell and Daffy.
Yeah, well, there's no doubt from our point of view and the coaching panel's point of view that it's a great fillip for the club, because there's been too much put on those players that you said for too long, and you're not going to win games consistently over a season by relying on those fellas. You know, they're great players in their own right, but you know, it's time for the Dragocevics and a few of the, you know, even Joel Bowden to a certain degree, who they all stood up today, to really take a share of the load, and that's probably, you know.
Is that starting to happen, do you think?
Yeah, I've got no doubt it is. Listen, we've been disappointed with the players who've lost and haven't been able to represent the Richmond Footy Club, but at the end of the day, we've got 22 players, and you know, Chaffey and Bitterscombe and these guys played down back. I think, you know, David Burke on Barry Hall was a great effort. Look at it in body size, and before the game, I suppose you people would have been looking at the matchup, but we were fairly happy with it. And, you know, he's a terrific competitor, and he stood up today as well.
Danny Frawley, the coach of the Tigers, and an announcement on Matthew Richardson tomorrow, but it is expected he could well miss the rest of the season.
Win at Colonial Stadium. The other winners today, the Kangaroos and Geelong. The Tigers, without Matthew Richardson, who's set to be sidelined for the rest of the season, were inspirational, while the pressure continues to mount on the Saints and coach Tim Watson. Brad Otten's booted 5 for the winners.
While both sides went in boots and all, there wasn't much to talk about in a mistake-riddled first term, and if there was, Andrew Thompson wouldn't remember, as his side went into quarter time trailing by 2 points. Tim Watson's veins popped in. David Burke tried to inspire the Tigers to new heights.
David Burke, he can take a grab.
But it was in vain as the Saints cleared out powerless to stop the rot as the Tigers ripped away the lead with a 6-goal burst. Richmond looked to be playing the Dimbulla thirds, nailing the coffin shut early in the final term.
Runs into the open goal, 25 metres out and closes.
There was no one to tell because no one was listening. The Tigers' 26-point win, an emotional one.
Say good night, Saints.
Talent's one thing.
Whose season was on the line and so forth. I just think it was a great fill-up for the club.
Steve to the land, 70.
Now to the